Howdy, guys. It's a boy Nisarg, and welcome to the day two of solving LeetCode SQL questions with me. And one thing about Howdy is, as I'm pursuing my master's here at Texas A&M, we greet each other by saying howdy. Howdy is nothing but how you doing. So that's how we'll start our videos from the next time and this time, obviously. And yeah, let's get started. I hope you guys uh, are with me. We are going to solve the second question for the sequel series. Yeah, I'll start by sharing my screen. I hope I'm audible, visible. Yeah, so this is a question we have. So I'll be using MySQL. All right, I have opened ChatGPT just to see if you have any doubt, as and when we solve the question. So okay, let's see. Column names, ID and salary. ID is the primary key. Okay, each row of this table contains information about the salary of an employee. Okay, so we'll have an ID, which is an integer, and the salary, which is again an integer. Okay, write a solution to find the second highest distinct salary. Okay, let's focus on this keyword that is distinct. I'll talk more on this because using three function, row number, dense rank, and rank totally depends on this keyword. All right, I'll talk more on that in the later part of this video. So if there is no second highest salary, then return null. Return null, pandas. Okay. So we are using SQL, so we need to return null, just the default one. Okay, no worries. So the result format is in the following example. These are the three salaries. 200 should be returned. That's what we have. Just make sure we have to make sure the second highest salary is written this way only in the output. Yeah, and in the second example, there's only one salary, so we need to return null. Okay, let's dive straight into it. I'll tell you my thought process. So what I'll do is I'll ignore the side completely. Okay, what I'll do is I'll order all the salary by descending of the ID number of the salary, sorry. Okay, and so what we'll have in the base output is 300, and against that the row number will be 1. So 200 will have 2, and 100 will have 3. Okay, so let's do that first at least. We need to, and if in case of duplicate values. Hmm. If you have duplicate values, then we need to consider only one. Okay, so if there is 100, 200, 200, and 300, we need to only consider 200 once. So that's why we'll be using dense rank. Okay, so if I have to tell you the difference between dense rank, dense rank, and row number in SQL, um, I'll just tell you. So example. So let's take the example 5,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Okay, I'll show you on the word. So let's suppose let's make it very simpler. Row number output for 100, 200, 200, 300 would be something like it assigns a new value to every new row. Okay, so 100 will be 1, 200 will be 2, 200 again will be 3 randomly, and then 300 would be 4. But in case of rank, what we'll have is something which is very similar, but again, the 200 line as it's colliding and clashing with each other, it'll be the same rank, and we'll skip the rank 3. Okay, and directly jump on to rank 4. That what happens with this question, but we need to consider dense rank. So what the output of dense rank will be, similar to rank, but here we won't be stripping a new rank number, right? So we need the second rank always. So actually, we can take both of it if we are considering distinct, but let's go behind dense rank only. Okay, so select salary. Okay, distinct salary. We have to account for duplicates as well, so we need to select distinct. Table is from employees. Okay, this will be the. I'll be creating a CTS, so I hope you guys know what CTE is. CTE is common temporary table. So if you have to create a base, so there are three types of solving a question when there are multiple SQL statements involved. First is the very basic, put into using the into table. So we can have something like select distance salary into hash tab one from employees. Obviously, hash is not allowed here. Hash used to be allowed in SSMS because it's not a comment. Yeah, so if you write something like this, it'll just store the whole values, distance salary values from employee tables into the hash tab one, into the tab one table. But this is not the most efficient way. What we can do is second option can be putting a subquery, but in the initial phases, subqueries may kind of get confusing. So let's stick to CDs. CD is nothing but we are writing the same thing in a different format. I'll just show you writing the same thing in a different format. So we'll write something with tab one as this and remove the into. So these two are exactly the same. Okay. These both, they are exactly the same. So we are naming the table as tab one. And we are storing all these values in the tab and table with this keyword. And the next statement goes like select directly. And if there are multiple CTs, then they should be comma separated, something like this. Then we need tab two as, then we write select salary and so on. So yeah, let's use this then. But we need to also consider the dense rank function, right? We need to be ranking all those values. So what we need is we need 300 to be rank 1, 200 to be rank 2, and 100 to be rank 1. 3, sorry. So we need to order descending. Okay. So let's do dense rank. We are not doing any partition because we are not doing any partition. We just need to order by dense rank over. I hope this is the syntax. Okay. Over order by salary descending. Looks good to me. Need to name this column as RK. Okay. So dense rank is the function over order by salary descending. I hope syntax is correct. Okay. And we need to remove the commas. We'll be just dealing with this thing. Select salary from tab 1 where rank is 2. Rank is RK. So what we need is we need this value, right? And what we have now here is the salary. Against it, we have a rank new column. So we read RK, which is 2, and corresponding value to it. So something like a hash map, wherein 2 is the value, sorry, 200 is the value, and 2 is the key, and 200 is the value of it. Let's not get into it. Let's just see something like this. So what we'll have here is there will be a salary, distance salary, which is 300 and 200, and we'll have a rank associated with it, which is 2 now. We are only considerate of this, and we need to give this as an output. So select salary, as we need to be very much sure that we are very consistent with the same wordings being used. Okay. So the problem with this is this whole situation, wherein if there is just one input which is 100, then we'll have a then we should be having a null as an output. We need to consider that as a situation as well. So let's think of the second solution. Okay. So here what we'll have is just 100 and the rank will be 1. Okay. So here what we can do is we can put a case when condition just to make sure that whatever count we have here in rank, it's not 0. Okay. So here we can see. So what we'll have is a 0 count for the others. Okay. So we can do case when um count star. Let me see. First 0, then null, else salary, and as Okay, let's see if it works, then I'll explain. Select case when count. Oh, sorry. And salary employees. EMPLO. Wow, such a routine mistake. Sorry. Oh, wrong answer. Wow. So, uh, case when zero, then null. Wow. So sorry guys about that. This works. This works very fine. So I'll just put need indentation to this. So select. Let's put your over as RJ from employees. Let's put it here for better readability. Oh, what? Oh, okay. It's that it's restored from cloud. Mhm. From and where? Okay. So I don't need this help in coding. I'll have to get rid of this. Anyways, so what we are doing here in we are selecting distance salary as I shown you here. So I hope you guys are here with me. And here what I'm doing is select case when count star is zero. So I'm checking it. If the rank, wherever I consider a rank function equals to two, right? Wherever the column number, column value for the rank is two, those are the only ones we are considering. So here in the second condition, you can see there are no values in this. So that's how the count star will be satisfied, right? From the tab one table. So in the tab one table, what we'll have is just the 100 and rank against that will be uh, and there will be no value against the rank number two, right? So there will be just a random, as in no value against it. So the count against the two number, as in rank two, will be zero. That's why we have put in this condition because count star, if it's zero, then we need to return null. Okay, that's what the condition says here. And if not, well, I don't need any help from it. Yeah, that's pretty much. Let's try submitting. Okay, accepted. All test cases passed. So I hope you guys uh what are the other ways to solve? Do let me know if there are other ways to solve. I'll get back to that as well. We can use subquery as well. We can have a hash table as well. But yeah, this is something that I can think of right now. And yes, see you on the next one, guys. I hope you guys do solve a question daily at least, and we try to be consistent as possible. That's it from my side, guys, for this video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Bye.